It's the very last day of May, and I thought it's worth maybe having a view of the garden, see how things are progressing, because things now, since the weather's warmed up, have really caught up. So we'll have a little tour. Some of the flowers I've put out, I've got some lavateria and some sunflowers, and I've got some canes to tie the sunflowers up as they go in. You can see the wisteria just about gone over now, but since I hacked that a lot last year, that's I'm pleased it's come back. And after those flowers drop, it'll start sticking out shoots for next year. Lavender's looking good at the moment. These were put in last year and they've come back really strong this year. I have trimmed the hedges, tend not to do much on hedges until July in case there's nesting birds, but I did check these ones and check there was nothing there, and I've given it a bit of a trim just to tidy it up. Got to clear up after. Cucumber greenhouse, and I'm going to have probably a glut of cucumbers this year. If you remember, I was worried that they weren't coming very well, so I sowed some more, and then the ones I've sowed came, and the first one. So I've got quite a few cucumbers growing up sticks in here. These are the chili peppers, now doing okay, and then the normal peppers. This year I've done lettuce in a tray and some spring onions, and we are actually eating them now. And my pumpkins, probably ready to plant out in about a week, but they're doing pretty good. The only other thing I've got in here is the tray of leeks I sowed in February. I'll plant them out probably mid-June now, and that should avoid the thing that tends to eat, or not eat, but tends to get where you get pink leeks. But if you plant them out quite late, you avoid that. And of course, these are going to be harvested in the winter anyway, so I'll cover that in a separate one. This is the tomato greenhouse, and as you can see, we're now 3 foot at least up. I'm tying them in, and I've just started. I water them about, in this weather, once every 3 days, probably moving to once every other soon. And I give them a feed once a week now, because they've got flower out and they're starting to set. So they're doing all good. The peas, some good strong plants, but slightly disappointing, to be honest, because I thought they'd be a bit more bushy in this, but they'll probably come now as the weather's improving. So they're okay, but considering how everything else is growing, I thought they would be a bit better. Here is my Swedes, which I planted the seeds only about 2 weeks ago, and I basically I planted them late because, to be honest, they're going to be a winter crop, but they're starting to come. Big sweet corn, they're all now pushing forward. Sprouts and broccoli, some have had a few bits eaten, but generally that's okay. Baby sweet corn, doing okay. Broad beans, this is the second lot I planted, so they're now just about putting some flower out. In the second bed then we've got the onions, and then these are the earlier broad beans, and you can see there's an awful lot of flower on them, so I'm hoping those will start to set seed. Yeah, they're a little bit behind. I think last year I harvested them about middle of June. I think it's probably going to be the end of June this year. Potatoes, looking good. These are all the new potatoes, so again, looking strong, looking healthy, waiting for them to put their flowers up. And then we've got raspberries. These are the raspberries. These are the main onions, and as you can see, they're now in their main growing spell, really pushing on. Runner beans starting now about a couple of foot. Had a couple birds have been having, and that's why I've painted my stone cat red. I read somewhere that birds don't like red, and we'll see if that helps. I read somewhere else they don't like white, so if it don't work with the red, I'll paint it white instead and see whether that because Scruff, I don't know where Scruff is, but he's in the greenhouse. He doesn't seem to deter them anymore. Anyway, so the runner beans all kicking off nice. These have started to get their feet in the ground now. These are the courgettes, and once they start to grow, they tend to go really quick. And so I'm expecting courgettes within a few weeks. And then the last bit here is the garlic. So-so, I think, on the garlic. Some look strong, some not so. But again, they've got another month and a bit of growing yet before we harvest them. In terms of the front garden, the copper beech there is looking phenomenally good now. It's really grown a lot this year. As you can see, there's laburnum, there's golden chain. Chains are out. A few rhododendrons, but they're now dropping their flowers because they're over. A couple more laburnums here, and the lilacs gone over, but these golden chains are looking really, really nice this year. Here's the Scruff sat in the tomato with greenhouse. Nice and warm in here, isn't it, Scruff? You good boy?